Hello, I'm Robert James Fremantle, and this is Pearls of Wisdom, a subcategory under the gaming talk section of videos that I produce. And in this, really, the separate mindset is to give videos that are more of an antithesis to the standard banging on about a subject for 20, 30 odd minutes or whatever, and really trying to give personalised advice from a specific field, solely from my own point of view, and also solely from experience. So you know that it is actually founded, and it is just like advice from myself to you, keeping the video as short as possible. So we're going to kick off with this first one, player group cohesion. So the idea behind the cohesion is that you have a group of party members playing in an RPG together, but you want to be able to feel that you have a camaraderie together, that you've got a rapport going. So the best way to produce that is not to just be RPG gaming, because I mean that can wear you down in the end. You could be having a bad time with the RPG game, you might be having one of the players turn off it a bit, you might be in a particularly uninspiring module, and then it's just guaranteed bad time, bad time, bad time. You're reliant on the RPG experience, or the how well the GM feels on that day to be able to produce something good. And the other thing is, of course, if you're a particular type of GM who doesn't railroad things, if like they end their session early because it's come to an alternate organic end in some way because they didn't do what was expected, then what do you do with the rest of the session? Well, you should spend time together, you should hang out, you should chill, you should just talk. Obviously, a lot of you do that talking thing before and after game anyway. That's all good, that all gets out of your system, but kick back, watch movies together, play board games. Board games are a good way to go. There's a lot of miniature-based board games where it all comes self-contained. Fantasy Flight do a whole bunch of those. Take a look into those type of things. Or, if you play like miniatures, skirmish games together of the vast variety available, maybe just do something like that. Our group, we've got a separate Necromunda campaign that we can dip into and do. We've got other RPGs that different people can GM to sort of like give the scope of the alternate changing. We will kick back and we'll put a movie on the big projector screen and stick that up on the wall and just all watch it together. We'll sit and play Mansions of Madness board games, and we'll say, oh yeah, we'll do a bit of Mansions, and then we'll do a bit of that. And it's always nice to be doing that, and you want to be concentrating on the cohesion of yourselves as players, not just as characters in your RPG, because ultimately, years later when you look back at it, you'll think back to the quality of the experience that you've had with the social element that is RPGing. And if you've done it with people that you feel closer to, more interested in the company of, then it will ultimately mean more to you as you pop on those rose-tinted spectacles. So just a consideration, if it's something you don't do, look at broadening your horizons as a group. Play lots of things together. Even pull out the Trivial Pursuit and do that just for a laugh. Gaming doesn't have to be just one thing. Have a LAN party if you want. Do lots of things together. Become a rounded gaming group and see if that further enriches your role-playing experiences. This has been Rob, and until the next time, I'll see you at the table.